Okay, let's explore the glamorous world of celebrity fashion, where each piece of jewelry has a unique story to tell. The queen of pop, Taylor Swift, is walking out of a classy restaurant with NFL player Travis Kelsey by her side. Even though their budding romance is currently the talk of the town, Taylor's selection of arm candy is really what's making people's mouths water. What drew everyone's attention? That was not just any handbag, though it was the finest available, a Joseph Duos Diane messenger bag. This isn't your typical goal, so hold on to your hats. We are discussing a work of art created by none other than Reims Nair, the imaginative force behind Joseph Duclos. So you ask, what's the big deal? Well, this bag is a work of art in and of itself, not just a stylish accessory. Over the course of a year, Nair poured his heart and soul into perfecting every stitch and every detail. Yes, this emblem of luxury was the result of a full year's worth of sweat and possibly some tears. However, how did Taylor's immaculately groomed hands come to possess this haute couture handbag? Here comes Swift's go-to stylist extraordinaire, Joseph Kelsey. Kelsey is gifted with an eye for style, a knack for sophistication, and above all, a direct connection to the most fashionable designers in the industry. Kelsey knew exactly who to call when it came time to choose the pièce de résistance for Taylor's lunch date. This is where the magic begins to happen. Kelsey and the Duclos group gathered intelligence and meticulously went through racks of pricey bags. Grace Taylor was the recipient of the Joseph Duos Diane messenger bag on that fateful day. Only a supermodel like Taylor could pull off this marriage of style and substance, making it a match made in fashion heaven. And that's it for now, people. The real deal on Taylor Swift's opulent sidekick is more than just a purse, it's a declaration and an example of classic style in a world where trends are king. You can bet that we'll all be scurrying to obtain our very own Joseph Duos masterpiece, especially with Taylor leading the way. Envision a realm where opulence and artistry coexist, with each seam revealing a tale of sophistication and grace. That is the world of Joseph Duos, where each handbag is magically crafted by Reims Nair, the creative force behind the brand. Let's travel back in time to a bygone era when even the most inventive minds seemed to struggle to find inspiration and museums were empty. However, in contrast to Reims Nair, he perceived a chance to fully immerse himself in the art and culture of bygone eras within the serene halls of history. Nair set out on a voyage of exploration armed only with his love of design and an acute sense of detail. He followed the paths of the artists and craftspeople who came before him as he meandered through the revered halls of museums, and among the artifacts from earlier times, he discovered his muse, the Diane messenger bag. But this was no ordinary bag, rather, it was a work of art in the making. Nair laboriously worked over each arc of the metallic frame and each inch of plush leather until he had given his creation life. He embellished the bag with an arrowhead clasp, a tribute to power, grace, and classic beauty, taking inspiration from the goddess Diana herself. As a result, Nair's devotion to fine craftsmanship and his admiration for historical art gave rise to the Diane messenger bag. However, he didn't stop there because he understood that his creation deserved the best platform possible to shine. Let us introduce Joseph Duos, a name that connotes elegance and custom. Clad in centuries of tradition, they greeted Nair and his masterpiece with great affection. The Diane messenger bag was more than just an accessory for Joseph Duos, it represented their dedication to classic style and unmatched workmanship. It seemed appropriate that Taylor Swift would choose the Diane messenger bag to accompany her when she blessed the world with her presence. It was the ideal accessory for a star like Taylor, a real style and grace icon with its sophisticated yet elegant blend. Ah, the bright beaches of the Bahamas, a haven for travelers looking for a little piece of tropical heaven. However, Taylor and Travis's romantic retreat became a conflict between their right to privacy and the demands of the paparazzi. Picture the glistening white sands, glistening waters, and softly rustling palm trees in the wind. For the couple, it ought to have been the ideal getaway, a chance to relax away from prying eyes. Unfortunately, fate had other ideas. The moment Taylor and Travis landed in paradise, photographers Roy followed closely behind, eager to get a good look at the superstar pair, and before they knew it, the world was exposed to their intimate moments as they were widely reported in tabloids. Supporters of Taylor and Travis's request for privacy swiftly voiced their outrage. Following, it's understandable that they would want to enjoy some R&R away from the incessant flash of cameras. Nevertheless, the paparazzi persisted despite their best efforts. Taylor and Travis were unable to leave the land of the always vigilant photographers, not even on isolated islands. That served as a sobering reminder of the cost of celebrity and ongoing struggle to balance one's need for privacy with one's voracious appetite for sensationalized news. Ultimately, Taylor and Travis returned from their vacation in the Bahamas with a renewed respect for the ephemeral moments of privacy. The couple's tenacity serves as a reminder that some things are worth fighting for even in the spotlight, even though the paparazzi may have won this round. Welcome to the digital age, where social media keeps an eye on everything you do and privacy is considered a luxury. Instance in point? The recent gym controversy involving Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey. It's time to set the scene. Independently, Taylor and Travis make the decision to work out in private at the gym. Seems harmless enough, doesn't it? Well, based on rumors floating around the internet, the two reportedly closed down the entire gym for their own use. Then came the commotion. Claims of resource mismanagement and privilege appeared on social media more quickly than you could say trending hashtags. Online users weren't slow to express their annoyance, criticizing Taylor and Travis for what they perceived as entitlement. Who do they think they are, after all, to shut down a gym like it's their own private playground? But wait just a moment. Let's hear the other side of the story before we get out our pitchforks. A representative for the gym claims that the accusations are baseless. They even went so far as to state that they have never made anyone wait outside for 2 hours, celebrities or not. What, then, is the reality? It's a little hazy, though, like most things in the digital age. On the one hand, the public opinion court is quick to render decisions based on a few attention-grabbing headlines. Nevertheless, gym's official statement, which emphasizes their dedication to the member experience while disclaiming any wrongdoing, is available. But she added drama on top of what he said. The difficulties that celebrities encounter in today's hyper-connected world are brought to light by this incident. A rare resource is privacy, and negotiating the hazy seas of public scrutiny is difficult, particularly in the age of social media, where every action is scrutinized and discussed in real time. So let us remember the people behind the headlines as we peruse our feeds and comment on the most recent celebrity scandal. After all, a little empathy goes a long way in the digital age. Let's discuss the drama in families. We are talking specifically about family drama that is exposed to public scrutiny. During Taylor Swift's Australian tour, the father of the Swift family was the target of a legal dispute. The lowdown is as follows. Scott was charged with assaulting a photographer while on a tour below ground. Here come the press releases, conjecture, and the ensuing frenzy of public attention. One thing, though, was evident amidst the confusion: Scott's innocence. The authorities conducted a comprehensive investigation and found insufficient evidence to file charges against him. And with that, the storm clouds parted, bringing a sigh of relief to the Swift family. But this was about much more than just clearing Scott's name. Don't misunderstand. The capacity of Swift's family to proceed without the looming threat of legal action, it was an opportunity for Taylor Scott and their fans to concentrate on the music, the tours, and the things that really count. However, let's not ignore the wider picture in this case. This incident is a sobering reminder of how difficult it is to navigate fame and fortune in the modern world. For a celebrity, families such as the Swifts experience constant scrutiny, exaggeration of every mistake, and inevitable legal challenges. Thus, let us keep in mind the people who lie behind the headlines as the dust settles and the Swifts' lives get back to normal. Fame may come and go, but family is forever, and that's really all that matters in the end. That concludes this video, everyone. Until we meet again.